War zones are some of the most dangerous places on Earth. Bombings, gunfire, checkpoints, and chaos. Survival here isn't about being brave, it's about being smart. In this video, I'm going to share the critical steps to staying alive if you ever find yourself caught in the middle of a conflict. This isn't about heroics, it's about practical, life-saving knowledge. The first and most important rule is to stay calm. Panic is your enemy. It clouds your judgment, makes you stand out, and leads to fatal mistakes. In a war zone, the safest people are often the ones who go completely unnoticed. You need to keep a low profile, move with purpose, and think through every single action. When everything around you is chaotic, your mind must be the one thing you can control. Take deep breaths, assess your situation logically, and don't let fear dictate your next move. Every decision counts, and a calm mind is your greatest asset. Your primary goal is to become invisible. Don't do anything that draws attention to yourself. This means avoiding bright or flashy clothing, loud conversations, or any behavior that makes you stand out from the crowd. If you can, try to dress like the local population. It helps you blend in and not look like an outsider or a target. Carry only what you absolutely need. A large, bulky backpack screams, "I have valuable supplies." The objective is to look ordinary, unremarkable, and forgettable. You want anyone who sees you to immediately dismiss you as unimportant. That's your camouflage. Understanding movement is critical. Gunfire and shelling are unpredictable and deadly. If fighting suddenly erupts near you, your first instinct might be to run. But running blindly into the streets is one of the most dangerous things you can do. Your immediate priority is to find solid cover. Look for thick concrete walls, basements, or the interior rooms of a sturdy building. Stay far away from windows and doors, as they offer no protection and are often the first things to be breached by bullets or shrapnel. You should only move when you are certain it is safe, and only if you have a specific, safer destination in mind. Sometimes the smartest and safest thing you can do is stay hidden and wait for the immediate danger to pass. Let's talk about cover versus concealment, because they are not the same, and knowing the difference can save your life. Cover is something that physically protects you from bullets and shrapnel. Think thick concrete walls, large engine blocks of cars, or piles of packed earth. Cover stops projectiles. Concealment, on the other hand, just hides you from sight. This includes things like bush, fences, curtains, or shadows. Concealment will not stop a bullet. In a firefight, you need cover. When you're moving and trying to stay unseen, concealment is your friend. The key is to use both intelligently. Move from one piece of cover to the next, using concealment to hide your movement in between. Certain areas are magnets for danger, and you must avoid them at all costs. Military bases, government buildings, police stations, and checkpoints are primary targets for attacks. Stay as far away from them as possible. But it's not just official buildings you need to worry about. Crowded places like markets, bus stations, or public squares are often targeted to cause mass casualties. Avoid them. Stick to smaller side streets and residential alleys. Don't linger in open spaces where you're an easy target, and always avoid large groups of people. The less predictable your route and the fewer people you're around, the better your chances are. When it comes to supplies, think like a minimalist. Your survival kit needs to be light enough to run with, but effective. Your absolute essentials are water or a way to purify it, and some non-perishable, high-energy food like protein bars. A basic first aid kit with items to stop bleeding is non-negotiable. A small flashlight with extra batteries. And your important documents, passport, ID, and any other papers sealed in a waterproof bag. A small, battery-powered or hand-crank radio can be invaluable for getting news and updates on the situation. Remember, mobility is survival. If you can't carry it while running, you probably don't need it. Sooner or later, you might encounter soldiers or armed groups at a checkpoint. How you handle this interaction is critical. The rules are simple. Stay calm, be respectful, and be non-threatening. Keep your hands visible at all times. Never put them in your pockets. Follow all instructions immediately and without argument. Don't make any sudden movements. Have your identification ready to present if asked. Your goal is to appear harmless and cooperative. Don't stare, Don't act suspiciously, and don't give them any reason to see you as a threat. A calm and compliant attitude can be the difference between being waved through and a life-threatening confrontation. In a war zone, medical emergencies are a constant threat, and hospitals are often overwhelmed, unsafe, or completely destroyed. You need to be your own first responder. Learn basic first aid before you ever find yourself in this situation. The most critical skill is knowing how to stop severe bleeding. Learn how to apply pressure, pack a wound, and use a tourniquet. You should also know how to treat burns and clean wounds to prevent infection. In a collapsed healthcare system, an infection can be just as deadly as a bullet. Having these basic skills might be your only chance at survival if you or someone with you gets injured. The physical dangers of war are obvious, but the mental toll is just as severe. The constant fear, the deafening noise of explosions, and the crushing uncertainty can break even the strongest person. You have to actively work to maintain your mental fortitude. Stay focused on small, achievable goals. Your mission for the next hour might just be finding clean water. Your next goal might be reaching a specific, safer building. After that, it's just staying quiet until morning. Survival is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about patience, resilience, and making one calm, rational decision at a time. This mental discipline is what will carry you through the darkest moments. Finally, if a real opportunity to escape presents itself, you must take it. This isn't the time for hesitation. Be aware of any official evacuation routes, designated safe zones, or the locations of humanitarian aid centers. If you hear that a convoy is leaving or a safe corridor is opening, you need to be ready to go. Don't delay, hoping for a better chance tomorrow. Every single day you spend in a war zone dramatically increases your risk. When the window of opportunity opens, you have to be prepared to jump through it. So, let's recap the key principles. Stay calm and think clearly. Blend in and become invisible. Know when to move and when to hide. Understand the difference between cover and concealment. Avoid high-risk areas. Carry only the absolute essentials. Be respectful and calm at checkpoints. Learn basic medical skills. And protect your mental health by focusing on small, immediate goals. War zones are unpredictable and incredibly deadly, but by arming yourself with this knowledge, you can significantly improve your chances of making it through. Thank you for watching. If you found this guide helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more survival tips and real-world safety guides. Stay safe out there.